Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the mysteries of the corporate world. And today's filing smells like a major shakeup in the auditing department. It's a bit like finding out your trusted accountant suddenly disappeared. All right, so what's the big news with deep green waste and recycling? It's an amended report, meaning they're correcting or adding something to a previous filing. But the real juice is under item 401, a change in their accountant. This is important because your accountant is like the watchdog for your financial health. They make sure the numbers are straight and that the company is playing by the rules. So here's what happened. The company decided to let go of their independent accountant, Michael T. Studer, CPA PC, or MTS CPA for short. This happened on December 30th of last year and officially took effect in January of this year. Now this is where it gets really interesting. Right after they parted ways, the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board, or PCAOB, which is basically the main auditor of auditors, issued an order revoking MTS CPA's registration. This means MTS CPA can no longer practice as a public accounting firm. Think about this: if MTS CPA audited your financial statements after they were officially shut down, those statements are now considered unaudited. That's a huge red flag for any company because it throws a lot of doubt on the accuracy of those past financial reports. Okay, so before they were dismissed and before the PCAOB shut them down, MTS CPA did audit Deep Green Waste and Recycling's financials for 2023 and 2022. Their reports weren't bad. They didn't say the numbers were wrong or that they couldn't complete the audit, but here's a crucial detail. Their reports did have an explanatory paragraph, which is basically a warning about the company's ability to stay in business. That's the going concern phrase, a big deal for investors. The filing also states that between 2022 and the end of 2024, there were no major arguments or disagreements between the company and MTS CPA about accounting or auditing practices. This is important. It suggests that the dismissal wasn't due to a major fight over how numbers were presented, but the PCAOB's action paints a much different picture. The company also asked MTS CPA for a letter confirming they agree with what the company is saying in this filing. That letter is available as an exhibit, which is basically documentation they're providing. So who's taking over the accounting duties? Well, on January 2nd of this year, Deep Green Waste and Recycling hired a new accounting firm, HHLL, and this is likely a direct response to the issues with MTS CPA. It's noted that the company didn't consult with this new firm, HHL, about any specific accounting issues or potential audit opinions before hiring them. This is pretty standard practice when switching auditors after a situation like this. Now let's look at the exhibits. They reference Exhibit 16.1, which is that letter from the former auditor. We already talked about why that's relevant. And Exhibit Unnoted 4 is the cover page interactive data file, which is basically standard stuff for these electronic filings. This helps machines read the data. The report is signed on August 15th of this year, a pretty recent date. The signature is from Bill Edmonds, the Chief Executive Officer of Deep Green Waste and Recycling 2U. Overall, this filing is dominated by the very serious news about the company's auditor. The dismissal of MTS CPA was clearly forced by the PCAO's decision to revoke their registration. This raises significant questions about past financial statements that MTS CPA may have audited, especially if they are now considered unaudited, especially if they are now considered unaudited. The warning about the company's ability to continue as a going concern from the previous auditor is also a major concern. It signals that the company might be facing financial difficulties, or at least that there were significant doubts about its long-term survival even before this auditor situation blew up. The hiring of a new accounting firm, HHLLLE, is a necessary step to restore some confidence, but the shadow of the previous auditor's issues will likely hang over the company for some time. Investors will be watching very closely to see what HHL finds in their audits, and whether the company can indeed continue to operate sustainably. The core issue here is trustworthiness in financial reporting, and right now, Deep Green Waste and Recycling has a lot of trust to rebuild. What are your thoughts on this auditor change and the going concern warning? Does this make you want to invest or run for the hills? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more insights like this. And for those who want to dive even deeper into financial analysis discussions, join our Discord community. It's linked in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.